Okay, today I am here to help you learn how to compute with scientific notation. So, in the last lesson, we learned just how to write numbers between standard form and scientific notation. Now you're going to do some fancier stuff, basically. You're going to multiply, you're going to add, subtract, and divide. So, the first one we're going to focus on is multiplying. To multiply with scientific notation, the rules are pretty easy. Multiply the numbers, add the exponents. Okay, so let's just put a little times sign and an adding here. And then finally, put them back into scientific notation. So for example, 3.5 times 10 to the 6th times 1 times 10 to the 9th. So let's multiply the numbers. So 3.5 times 1, that's easy, that equals 3.5. And then add the exponents, okay? So 10 to the 6th times 10 to the 9th is 10 to the 15th, okay? We learned that when we learned how to do exponent operations. So this would be 10 to the 15th. Then put it back into scientific notation. So it's 3.5 times 10 to the 15th. That's your answer there. Okay, let's try another. 1.48 times 6.5. Okay, obviously, on something like this, we would use our calculator. So let's get our calculator out. Let me find my calculator. Where is my calculator? Okay, 1.48 times 6.5 is equal to 9.62. So we will say 9.62, and then you have 10 to the negative 5 times 10 to the negative 6. So we add negative 5 and negative 6 equals 10 to the negative 11. So our final answer is 9.62 times 10 to the negative 11. That's your final answer. Okay, you try. These will be your note check questions. Okay, please do those on your own, remembering the simple rules from above. There are 4 of them, okay? To divide in scientific notation, we divide the numbers and subtract the exponents, just like we learned when we computed with exponents. So we divide and we subtract, and then finally put back into scientific notation. So let's do this first one. 7.56 divided by 3.15 equals, let's get the calculator, 7.56 divided by 3.15 equals 2.4. So that'll be 2.4. 10 to the 8th divided by 10 to the 3rd is going to be 10 to the 8th. Sorry, 10 to the 5th, because we do 8 minus 3. So our final answer is 2.4 times 10 to the 5th. Okay, over here, 1.3 divided by 3 equals, let's check it out. Go to your calculator, 1.3 divided by 3 equals, whoa, I think I did something wrong. Let's try that again. 1.3 divided by 3 equals, no, I guess I did it right, is 0.4333. 0.43 repeating. And then you've got 10 to the 9th minus 10 to the 8th. That would be 10 to the 1, okay? So that would mean we have 0.43 times 10 to the 1. Okay, that would be your final answer there. Okay, wait a minute. Did anyone notice anything wrong with my last answer? I said the answer was 0.4 times 10 to the 1. Well, I'm pretty sure I did all my work right with my subtracting of the exponents and my division, but if you remember correctly, my notes said that I had to put my final answer into scientific notation. Does that look like scientific notation to you? It doesn't to me. This decimal should not be here. It should be here, right? So if I'm going to bump that decimal, I also need to change the exponent. I bumped my decimal to the right, so that means that this becomes 10 to the 0. Okay? That would be the actual final answer. Good for you if you caught that before I moved on in my video and actually had to go back and add this, okay? This just shows you sometimes we make mistakes too when we're doing our videos or teaching lessons, okay? So make sure that makes sense to you. If it doesn't, make sure to stop and ask, okay? Okay, you try. These are the ones that will be in your note check. Okay, and then let's go ahead and move on. To add or subtract, first make sure the exponents match. It's like terms, okay? Then you subtract your numbers, keep exponents the same. Put back into scientific notation. So for example, you have 5.45 times 10 to the third, okay, plus 3.12 times 10 to the fourth, okay? We want to make our exponents match. So in order to do that, we should make this 10 to the fourth by bumping this decimal over one more. So we would go, move it like this, 0.545 times 10 to the fourth, okay, plus 3.12 times 10 to the fourth. Then we can add, because these are like terms. This is a little bit confusing, so if you're getting confused, make sure to ask for some more clarification. Okay, but we would do 3.12 plus 0.545 equals 3.665. So our final answer is 3.665 times 10 to the fourth. Okay, that would be our final answer. Okay, when you're adding and subtracting exponents, you must have like terms. Okay, so let's take a look at this next one. 2.78 times 10 to the fifth minus 46,500. Well, we need to get that into 10 to the fifth power. So this one we can leave the same, 2.78 times 10 to the fifth. This guy, if we want it to be times 10 to the fifth power, we need to take that decimal and bump it 5 places, right? So we would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we would have minus 0.46500. So let's take our calculator. 2.78 minus 0.465, and that gives us 2.315. So we would get 2.315 times 10 to the fifth. Good job. Okay, again, make sure you're asking for help if these are getting a little confusing. Okay, these are you try. Those you should do on your note check. Okay, and those are the last examples. Please make sure that you ask for help if you need it. But the big thing is with adding and subtracting, you need